some Frankie Flowers assistance. The bugs are bugging us. We want natural solutions. We don't want to breathe in the toxic stuff.
Right.
So how do we battle the bugs?
Figure out, a lot of the times when we figure out that we have bugs or we have a problem, we're at home and we just want an immediate solution. So let's first talk about sugar. Okay. So what do you think I would do with sugar, and what bug do you think it can help me?
I'm going to say, I'm just guessing, I have no idea. Ants?
Yeah, really good
guess. Is that right?
Yeah,
Right,
actually,
see? Osmosis.
If we took sugar and we combine it with borax, a 50-50 mix of the two, and we put them near locations where you see ants, the ants will then take that mixture and bring it back to their colony, feed the colony, and then all of a sudden start to kill off the colony itself. The borax will take care of that for you. Do you
pour it on the ant hill?
No, so all you're going to be doing is taking sugar and you're taking borax, you're mixing it together, 50-50 mixture, and you're putting them in like little bait stations near areas where you see ants, and that's the way that you can control ants. Another thing too, if you see an ant mound that's just in your garden or maybe on your patio, just take boiling water and pour boiling water on top of that ant mound.
That's it.
And that's the way to get rid of ants. So, not to do with bugs, but the pie plates that I have here. What do you think these guys will help us out? It has
nothing to do with bugs, so it must be something with squirrels or raccoons? Birds?
Birds.
Okay.
Birds. So right now it's cherry season. A lot of people are having their cherries and they're just starting to get harvested. And by the time they go there, they're finding that birds are eating away.
My in-laws have no cherries on their tree.
Right, because the birds just go for it.
Yes.
So sometimes by hanging aluminum pie plates around, these will then move and reflect and also make a little bit of noise, and they'll scare birds away.
So, or you can get the little wind chimes, maybe?
Wind chimes, but more so it's the visual. It's the visual of this that's going to distract them.
The reflection.
The reflection scares them, keeps them away.
Okay.
So what the heck would I do with newspaper?
Newspaper?
Yes.
Frankie, I don't know.
So one thing you can do is you can lay it down in your garden and then put mulch on top, so that will prevent weeds. But another thing we can do is we can roll them up like this, and we're going to tie that together with either an elastic or a piece of string, just like that. We're going to lightly moisten this and then put it in our garden. We're going to put it in. What do you think will crawl into there?
Something big and gross. A beetle?
Earwigs.
Ew.
Earwigs are nocturnal, so they come out at night. As soon as the sun comes out, they say to themselves, hey, I want to find a dark, moist place that I can hide. So they go in here and they all hide. So then you just pick these up, throw them in the garbage, and that's the way you can control for earwigs.
But don't they crawl out of the garbage?
No, you just got to tie the garbage bag up and things like that. She's always like,
how'd they get back there?
Hey, so what would I do with forks?
Eat a delicious meal, but not one of bugs.
You got it. No, what we're going to do is we're going to pop these into some of our containers. So right now I'm getting a lot of emails. People have problems with squirrels going into their containers and eating things. Well, if you pop a bunch of these forks upright into the containers, there'll be a little bit of pokers that will get to the squirrels, and squirrels all of a sudden will be like, hey, I don't like that. And they're going to go over to your neighbors instead.
Without doing them any harm, because it's plastic. It's just a little, this one's too tough to get to. Obstacle.
So, beer,
Wasps.
container.
Wasps?
No, we're going to put the beer inside this container. We're going to sink this container down to ground level. We're going to put it in areas where we have slugs, and slugs are attracted to the beer. So the slugs come out at night, but in the morning they'll go and they'll see that. And then in the morning what we're going to do is we're going to pick this up. It'll be full of slugs. They die drunk. They die happy.
Oh my God.
And then we just empty that out, but they like fresh beer. So you always have to continue to put fresh beer out.
If you don't mind wasting that beer, right? Or if you have beer after a party that goes, instead of throwing it out?
And the best thing right here, liquid dish soap.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to do 5 teaspoons into a gallon. You're going to take that mixture, put it into a spray bottle.
Okay.
All of a sudden you got your homemade insecticidal soap that will take care of many different insects that you're seeing, like things like aphids and things like that on your plants.
All over all your plants.
Yeah, but really careful though is before you're spraying all your plants crazy, you want to do it in the morning or evening. You want to spray it in one little section just as a test area to make sure it doesn't impact, and then you move on and do the
Okay,
others.
great solution.
There's some home solutions.
Oh, we didn't get to all of them. The vinegar, the mothballs.
Vinegar is for weeds. The mothballs, I just don't want people to use them. People have been using them. I don't want them to use them because they're, well, if an animal or something eats them, it's bad.
It's bad. Okay, Frankie, thank you so much. For more information at Frank Ferragine. Over to you, Mel.